All right, welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at the Schwinn aluminum comp bike. We just picked this up and we're gonna replace this stem. So this bike, probably good for sizes, it's probably a size medium frame. They don't really give sizing on it, just this is a 27.5-inch wheel bike. But I would say it's good for people probably between like 5'3" to 5'11" as far as sizes is concerned. Just depends on, a few factors. But one thing we're going to do is we're going to replace the stem. So we just ordered this new stem. This is a 45 millimeter stem. This is an 80, so it's about half the size. My wife's riding this bike, so we need these handlebars just a little bit closer, and this is a good option. So we're going to swap this on and see how it feels after we get a shorter stem on it. Here I'm removing the four millimeter bolts that are holding on the handlebar on. This way I can take the handlebar off and not have to take all the brakes and the grips off. With the old stem loose, I can just take that off and swap on the old one. One thing I didn't realize at the time is I needed a few extra spacers, like probably 1 to 2 millimeters of spacers, because the new stem is a little thinner than the old one. So be sure to remember that if you're using this same stem. Now, installation of the new stems, just the reverse of taking the old one off, just tightening the few bolts, putting the handlebars back on, tightening them all down, and putting the top cap back on. All right, we got the stem replaced, and we've ridden around a little bit. This does give it a lot better feel for someone who's a little shorter. So like my wife's 5'4", this is gonna help. This is a lot more comfortable for. One thing you're gonna have to do, I didn't know this at the time, and this is just kind of a hint that you're gonna need to do. This particular stem that I ordered, I'll leave a link. It was super cheap. It was like under $10. That's why I got it. So it's only a 45 millimeter. So it's shorter in length, but it's actually thinner in width. So what I had to do, if you see right here, I actually had to add additional spacers to it so that it would make up for the lack of height here. So if you're gonna order the stem, you're also gonna need to make sure you have some spacers. A really thin one, that's probably a 1 or a 2 millimeter spacer right there. I ordered just a pack of 12 that had different sizes. They're always handy to have on hand when you're tinkering with the fork and the stems on the mountain bikes. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful. Okay, we also replaced the grips. These are the Race Face Half Nelson grips. These are super comfortable, a lot more comfortable than the stock ones. And the seat also needs to be replaced. The stock seat's not very comfortable. This is a lot more comfortable. And then we just added some pedals. These are the Puroma pedals, a lot wider, better grip, seem to be smoother. So just a couple of modifications like this really make this bike feel a lot better, a little more comfortable. So ready to go. Anyways, well, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe.